Regular programming will not be seen at this time in order to bring you this KBOI 2 News special presentation.
Dear Lord, thank you for this food. Bless it to the nourishment of our body. Thank you for the special can of green beans.
If you had to go home and you had no idea, am I going to have food tonight, how would that make you feel?
And I think to myself that but for the grace of God, it would be me instead of them.
Nearly 75,000 Idaho children will go to bed tonight without dinner and without knowing if they'll get breakfast in the morning.
Their parents could be your co-workers, your friends, even your family members. I'm Mike Murad with KBOI 2 News.
And I'm Natalie Hurst. Over the next half hour, we'll show you how a bag of rice, a jar of peanut butter, and a can of green beans can become a gift to your neighbors in need.
Kana Whitworth shows us how it all begins with one very special can.
Like every morning, 6-year-old Ashton and his big brother Logan finish their breakfast, get their shoes on, and head out the door for school.
Make sure that they're tight enough, honey.
But somewhere else in the Treasure Valley, other kids have a very different experience. They don't know what it's like to go to school on a full stomach. They don't know what it's like to pack a lunch or have a snack waiting for them when they get home. So today, Ashton and Logan are stepping up and making a difference in someone else's life, someone they don't even know.
Ooh, sliced peaches. Ooh, green beans. I love green beans.
As Ashton reaches far into his mom's pantry and picks out his favorite foods to give away, he doesn't know how much he and his brother are helping. Do they realize if it were not for this can, someone else might not eat? The boys load up their packs with canned goods for the school food drive, but Mom decides to make one a little different.
I think maybe we should tie a ribbon around one can.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a special can.
What's the special?
Well, it's kind of like all of this food is kind of like a present.
Ooh.
So we'll just make one of them look more like a present. Maybe this one can, maybe it'll go to boys like you. Then they can have dinner with their family and eat green beans, the green beans that you guys gave them.
That's a lot of food.
Well, there are a lot of people who need extra food.
So they zip up their packs, put on their jackets, and head to school. But the lessons learned today will be in compassion and generosity. The weight of their good fortune bears on their tiny shoulders as they prepare to make a huge difference.
It took many tiny shoulders to collect 1,200 cans of food, and it all started with a plea from the Idaho Foodbank.
Everybody close your eyes. Okay, please imagine with me that it's the end of the school day. You've had a very busy day and you've worked and played very hard. You're hungry. You come into the house and you go to the cabinets or the refrigerator. You open them, but there's nothing to eat.
An exercise in imagination for some, a fact of life for others. But students at Liberty Elementary School in Boise know they're making a difference. Year-round, this one school collects more in food drive donations than just about any other in the Treasure Valley. Do you have any friends that have a problem their family's putting food on the table?
I'm sure that there are, but I just don't know who they are, and that's almost the fun of this, because when you do that, you can't tell who you've given it to, but you might walk by them at school or something.
This time they've got a mission to see just how many cans they can collect in just 5 days. And I'm happy to help because years ago others helped us. My dad had to work 2 jobs and we didn't have a lot of money, so we didn't have a lot of food all the time. My family made sure I never went to bed hungry and never went without breakfast, but a lot of kids right here in Idaho aren't so lucky. Liberty Elementary took up the challenge even before I sweetened the deal. Class that raises the most food gets an ice cream party on wheels. We asked the students of Liberty to see if they could fill 3 big barrels for the Idaho Foodbank. They ended up doing a lot more than that.
Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Kana Whitworth, and I'm the morning anchor at KBOI 2 TV. Teachers, listen up. If you have food in your classrooms right now, we want you to take a tally and then bring it down to the front entrance.
And they did, big time. For a week straight, this was the daily drill.
I got 35! I got 12! This is a big opportunity for our whole school to do, and I thought it was really an exciting moment to do.
3 barrels quickly doubled to 6, and 6 turned into 9 as the bins overflowed with goodwill.
It teaches the kids a sense of responsibility, not only to themselves and to their family, but to the community at large, that if we work with each other, we will make our community and our state a better place to live.
Where did you learn that? Was it from your parents? Was it from your school? Was it from your friends?
It's probably a little of everything. They're good role models because in a second they're willing to give up some time and just run down and go help people.
I think you're a pretty good role model. High five, good job. All right, we like that. All this food, including Ashton's can of green beans, now leaves the school and is headed here to the Idaho Foodbank.
And you know, Mike, that's where volunteers get involved. Thousands of them come here to sort all of this stuff, and then they distribute it to those who literally can't afford to eat.
The Idaho Foodbank truck rounds the corner. Somewhere in this pile of food is Ashton's can, his special gift with the red ribbon. The barrels come off the truck, a whopping 1,560 pounds of food donated by students at Liberty Elementary in just 1 week. Employees and volunteers will separate and sort everything in all 9 barrels. While many Idahoans out there have really stepped up to help donate some food, there are a few things that the Idaho Foodbank can't accept. For example, they can't take the jars of baby food because of safety reasons, but what they can take are these pre-packaged plastic containers of baby food. Another thing, they can't accept anything that doesn't have nutritional information on it, and they can't take severely dented cans for fear of bacteria. Those items are pulled during the sorting process. Each type of food is then put into a different category, like vegetables, dairy, protein. Ashton's can finds itself in the vegetable box that's ready for the Salvation Army pickup. The organization arrives soon after and loads its van with food. It's now headed for Nampa. When the shipment gets there, the food is once again sorted.
Oh, hey, cool. I'll put this right in front. Stephanie will see it.
The Salvation Army makes boxes of food for families to come pick up. They make sure everyone gets a variety. That box will feed a family of 6 for an entire week.
The Salvation Army is only the beginning.
Next, we'll show you the faces of your neighbors in need who are reaching out for your help, your donations.
And later, we'll show you the journey of Ashton's can of green beans.
Thanks for joining us for this KBOI 2 News special, Neighbors in Need. Children at Liberty Elementary were asked to hold a food drive.
Their goal was to fill 3 barrels, but take a look at this. Instead, they filled 9. After food's collected, it's loaded onto a truck and taken to the Idaho Foodbank where it gets sorted. Adam Rodriguez tells us where it goes from there.